Right, we are now live. Right, let me just pop my glasses on, guys. I'll turn the volume up slightly. Let me know how the volume is, etc, etc, etc. This topic is live stream number 14. What's your top 5 favourite games of all time? I made some notes on my phone. Took some photos, sorry, on my phone. I made some notes on a bit of paper. What I'll do is I'll wait for some people to pop in, and then what I would do is talk about each game, top 5. It was really hard to figure out top 5 favourite games of all time. That's why, yeah. Oh, hi Paul and Hitman. Hitman says he's not here for long today, Pete. No, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. We've all got things to do. So, guys, what I'd like to do, people in the chat, get your top 5 favourite games of all time. What are your top 5 favourite games of all time? Because what I say I'll do is I'll go through my top 5, which I found really hard. Then I will go through from 6 to 10, and number 5 basically, to be 5 ones I could put in the top 5, but just didn't make it. But I thought I'd do it anyway. But this is my top 5. Right, so we have 3 viewers watching. We've got Paul, Calvert, and Hitman. That wee baby. Oh, I just did a question. Paul Calvert says, "A wee baby got a game of it." Oh, let me just pull it out, mate. I'll pull it out. Excuse me, guys. Let's pull that wee baby out before I start the chat properly. Yeah, it's this one, dude. Paul Calvert. This one. Bloody. Oh, I'll pull it up. Cooking. Not cooking. Babysitting Mama. And the wee babysitting Mama. It's basically from the Cooking Mama world range. It's got the disc and that. It also came with what I picked up, Cooking Mama 2 as well. It's the same sort of thing. Yeah, I have the baby, mate. Let me put it back. As you see, I have the baby here, the game, plus all the extra bits and accessories and all that. Anyway, let me get back onto the chat in a second. Let's put this back. Right, guys, I go through my top. Anyway, let me know how the sound is, guys. If it's too low, I'll turn it up a bit. Please let me know about sound. I'll start. What I did, I thought about games over the years that I really enjoyed playing. For example, enjoyed the adventure and the action of the game, the graphics, the puzzles, games that made me happy, games that, for example, gave me a lot of joy, stuff like that. So I picked out first one. I picked out Tomb Raider 1, right? I made some photographs on my phone. I've got to revert to them in a sec. Tomb Raider 1, Platinum Edition. It's got the manual and the disc there. You can see that from Core and Eidos. Why it's top number 1 of my top 5 games of all time, as you see at the back, it's because it came out in '96, PS1, Eidos, right? And it was one of the first games that I ever owned on a PlayStation 1. Because I'm 27, so that. why it just gave me a thrill of being able to go round doing the puzzles, adventures, shooting bears, as you see in this little one, shooting the fucking bear. I don't know if you can see that, and stuff like that. Also the weird graphics like Lara's tits. You know what I mean? Lara's weird sized tits. Christ, as you see there. Aha! I never actually completed this game. It's a hard game to actually complete. Right. It's got a proper professional wiped writing there. It's the proper one. I spent many happy hours playing Tomb Raider 1. That's that one. Let me just revert to my phone just quickly, guys. 2 seconds, guys. I've got Tomb Raider 2 as well. I've got Tomb Raider 3 on Platinum, Tomb Raider 2 Platinum, Tomb Raider 3 Platinum. I've got Tomb Raider Chronicles, which wasn't that great anyway, and The Last Revelation. I did like Tomb Raider 2, was very good. Not on the same par as this one, but close. Tomb Raider 3 was okay, but slightly better graphics. Chronicles was shit, and Last Revelation was pretty good. I've also got let me just pull it up here. I've also got Angel of Darkness as well. That was a cracking game. Legend and Anniversary on PS2, and Underworld as well. And I've got the Tomb Raider game on PS3, which is very good. So that's the first game I popped out there, which is a very good game if you like action and adventure, Lara Croft, big tits, you know what I mean, and all that. And obviously, you know, you have to collect the old items, hidden items, fight the bears and snakes and shit like that. And anyway, very good from Core Eidos. And then obviously in the second one, or it might have been the first one actually. Once either 1 or 2, you can go around our mansion and lock the geezer, lock the butler in the freezer. The best one to do is go in a mansion and lock the butler in the freezer. Lock him out because he followed you like an idiot all the way around. That's a cracking one. I'll just pop up the chat and I'll read that. Paul Calvert says, for me it has to be Call of Duty Black Ops. Is that just Black Ops or Black Ops 2 or 3 or... I've never played Black Ops, but I played Black Ops 3, which is good. I've played it so many times now. I've completed the online bit. It's a bit boring now. Hitman UK says, number 1, Mortal Kombat. Sweet. Street Fighter number 2. Yeah, you got there. Golden Axe number 3. Oh, it can't be a bit of Golden Axe. Streets of Rage number 4. Oh, Streets of Rage, man. Yeah, I played that in the pub many months ago with a mate of mine, Streets of Rage, and I was crap. Alex the Kid. Oh, sweet as. Alex the Kid is like a good one. I've got that on Sega Master System. It's built in. Alex the Kid. Great game where you just got, yeah. Paul Calvert says, I just sold Streets of Rage on Mega Drive. Sweet. How much did you sell Streets of Rage for, Paul? That'd be interesting to know. And very good games though. But I do believe it, man. You're slightly older than me. So me, it's more PS1 and PS2, for example. The next game I picked out. Let me just pop out. Yeah, here we go. I've got a lot of notes on my phone. I'll just pull the. There we go. Next one was this one. I had a long think about it. Was Medal of Honor Frontline. From my notes here, 2002, EA Games, as it says here, a 12 plus, one of the very first games to actually feature Normandy landings. Very good. Many ways you can shoot the Germans. Basically says you arm to teeth with authentic World War II weapons, outgun hundreds of Nazi soldiers, and that, if you can see all that. Yeah, there we go, slightly. Sabotage U-boats, for example, infiltrate weapons facilities. It was an excellent game. This is the Platinum version, the Platinum disc. and the manual. I've sold plenty of these on eBay over the last year or so, platinum and non-platinum as well. It's a very good game. You can use sniper rifles. Just I see this one there, sniper the Germans' heads, blow them up and all that shit. Use tanks. I love World War II games. My favourite, one of my favourite genres, top 5 favourite genres of games. World War II. It's a perfect game. I've got this on PlayStation 2 and also PS3. It came with the Medal of Honor game on PS3, and I've put this in, take it out, and play the game, and I've completed it basically, which is a very good game. Yeah, so that's my second one. It's quite a hard choice. I did write 3 or 4 things down there. Paul Calvert says he just sold Streets of Rage, I should say, on Mega Drive for 20 quid. And it was a triple pack. Nice one, mate. Yes, I think that's really what they're going for, to be honest. I'll say now, because obviously I've got Medal of Honor, a Medal of Honor Underground on PS1, for example. I've got that. I was going to get all the series here out, but it was going to take too long. Didn't get a chance to. I've got Rising Sun as well. That's a great game for the 2-player mode. I love the 2-player modes on it. I used to play with a mate, Chris, and my mate Brett on Rising Sun. Excellent game. Basically the same as Medieval on the Frontline, but I would say Frontline's better. Rising Sun is very good as well for the Pacific campaign as well. You've also got Pacific Assault and European Assault were quite good on. Pacific Assault was good on Windows, and the European Assault was good on PS2. Heroes, Vanguard as well were good. Airborne was good. Heroes 2 was crap because it was on a Wii, but you also had Medal of Honor and Warfighter. They were a bit not that great. But let me just refer. Oh, this is what we've got guys coming. We've got the PlayStation Platinum version of Crash Bandicoot. In the case protector, it's got the disc and the manual inside. I won't get it out. But obviously, what a game! If you like these games so far, do let me know, and what your favourite games are, which Hitman has already done. Because it was one of my first games on a PS1. I think it come with the PS1, the big fat PS1 it came with. And obviously, if you don't know about Crash Bandicoot, which you should do by now, because it's come on. Let me just pull it up a second. It came on the Insane Trilogy on PS4. That reminds me, I've got a little, not surprise, but a little what's the word? A little some cool news basically for you guys as well. If you don't know about this Crash Bandicoot, you're basically, it's like a straight thing, and he ends up on this island. His bird's gone for a Burton because I think she's been kidnapped, if I remember rightly. She's been kidnapped on the old island, and you've got to go through all these levels, bouncing about, defeating people, like a spears, all that. It says take a spin, hyperactive island hopper, Crash Bandicoot, cross flaming pits, sail the river, and ride the wild piggies as you battle all manner of antidopian beasts and militant marsupials. It's an excellent game. I've not played obviously, and the end Insane trilogy. Yeah. If you played the Insane trilogy, let me know what it is compared to this game and the rest. I've also got. I picked up the other week Crash Bandicoot's big box, which has a demo disc of Tekken, Wipeout, Tourist 97, Destruction Derby, Monster Trucks, and Formula One. There, the disc, the demo, and the Crash Bandicoot on the PAL game. I haven't got the manual, but I'll easily get that next year, which was a good to actually get. I've got Cortex Strikes Back, second one of Crash Bandicoot, which was very good as well, because they're all done by most of them done by Sony. Like, anyway, I'll just take my jumper off because I'm sweating in here. There we go. And what else have we got? Just checking on my phone here. We've got Warped. Third one was excellent. I think that's the second best Crash Bandicoot game. Crash Bash was crap, basically. Now, had a good run with PS2 with Wrath of Cortex. Nitro Kart was quite fun. I played that the other month with a mate of mine. Nitro Karting around. Let's see. Tag Team Racing, the Crash Bandicoot was quite good as well. But yeah, the other games I say, for example, Clash of Titans, Mind Over Mutant, and that was shit because they were basically on the PS2 and we own that. But the Insane trilogy looks really good and that, so hoping to get that soon. But yeah, I'll pop in the chat. Paul Calvert says Christmas has been mega for me on eBay. Sweet, mate. What have you been selling in, Paul? Give me a brief idea of what you've been selling. At the moment, we have 3 viewers, which is good. At the moment, hopefully, more people can pop into the chat, tell me their top 5 favourite games of all time, and what games I've said they like, etc., etc., etc. The next game, I'm just going to read. It's a game. 2 seconds. I am playing now. Hitman UK just said, "Oh, just thought for fun with mates, Micro Machines V3." Yeah, I saw Micro Machines being played on Dara Brian's 8-bit this year, some point in this year. I've never actually played it. It seems really fun, but I've never actually got into Micro Machines. And Paul Calvert says he's been selling board games plus Mega Drive games. Sweet. So Paul, when are you? Because obviously, what's the question I'm going to say? When are you? Paul, that's right. When are you sending your items out till? Because obviously tomorrow's first class and all that. Last one. That's what I'm doing. If anything comes in today or tomorrow up until a certain time, I'll send it out. And then it'll be the 27th after that. And then obviously you don't do New Year's, stuff like that. I'll get back into it. Next game I really like is Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4. I've got it on quite a few consoles. I'll pick a few out here. The ones I've got here are Resident Evil, the normal edition on PS2. Obviously, you've got the big fat monster there. The gun, the really good gun when you complete the easy, medium, and pro mode. You've got Ashley Graham. You've got protect her because she's been nicked. She's been jacked by Krauser. Yeah, she's been nicked by Krauser, who is working for what's his name? Oh, I'll just do it. He's working for Sadler, I should say. yeah, Sadler, if I remember rightly, and also you've got like third parties. You've got Luis Serra, who used to work for the company Dos Iluminados with the sample. You've also got, for example, that bird Ada Wong, which she is the actual another third party, and you got Ashley Graham. She's a pain right up the old Jaxie, bruv. Ashley Graham. She gets killed all the time, especially on pro, especially when you're facing the old chainsaw geezers and that. This one's got the old game manual there. Because I recently been playing it again on PS3, because I've what's the word? I've well, completed it on easy, completed it on medium, and on pro. I'm about just under halfway through. It's so hard on pro mode. Might just be me, but way I play, oh God, might play it tonight. I'm not sure though. Depends. What else have we got on that? Yeah, it's very good graphics because obviously it started in 2005, Capcom. It's on. I've got this one here. I'll just quickly say, Derek Payne has popped in. Thank you for popping in, Derek Payne. Appreciate that. If you could let me know what your top 5 favourite games of all time are, that would be appreciated. And Paul Calvert says, last day today for second class. Yep. And tomorrow's last day for first class, and that as well. Yep. I did check. This one I brought in the CX. You do get some good games for cheap. A couple of quid. The Steelbook edition. It's the same sort of thing, but it's limited edition Steelbook. Oh, it's got the game and the manual there. Just quickly show you that. Oh damn it! I've also got the Resident Evil 4 on Gamecube, because I have a Gamecube. Slightly different things to do on areas, only just slightly. It's got the disc 1 and then disc 2. Got the manual here, there. It's basically like a really fun game. And then the Wii version. I've got the whole bloody lot, pretty much. The Wii was really good with the controls. I used to have it about 10 years ago, for example. It came out in 2005, so about 8-9 years ago. But I sold it about six years ago, roughly. I got it again, and then again it's got the manual and the game. I do like a horror game, to be honest. I know that. Oh, just to say, Paul Calvert says he's got to go. Catch you later, Pete. That's cool, mate. Hopefully you have a good Christmas if I don't chat to you again before New Year. Yeah, so I got that. So Resident Evil 4 for me, basically nostalgia, because I've played. Let me pop it up. If you've got any questions about games or any other games, do let me know, or anything reselling or any other chat, then please pop it down there, and I'll be happy to answer. Because I played Resident Evil 1, which I've got on Platinum, and obviously, as you know, the first zombie, you go through the kitchen area where you got the old what do you call it? The old fireplace. You go through the door, go to the left, and then the right. When you're a kid, it shits you up. Absolutely shits you up. That zombie there. I don't expect it. That's a really good game, because I've got that on the remastered version as well, and I've got it on Gamecube, Resident Evil 1 as well, which is a remastered version. I've got Resident Evil Director's Cut, which basically was in between Resident Evil 1 and 2, where the people who make it, Capcom, they didn't have the actual full game Resident Evil 2 out or done, so they put Director's Cut in, and the which has the demo disc in as well. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis are a very good game. I've got Survivor, Code Veronica, which is a very good game as well. And I haven't got Spyro 2 though, Code Veronica. That's the one I need to get. Resident Evil Remake is good. I'm hoping to get Resident Evil 4 again on PS4 if it goes cheaper. Also, I've got Resident Evil 0, Dead Aim Outbreak, File 2. I've showed you Resident Evil 4 as well. The Umbrella Chronicles, that's a game that I did have. Same with Dark Side Chronicles, they're on Wii, PS2, I think PS2 on Wii and PS3 as well. That's for example, they're good games. But my next favourite game after Resident Evil, after Resident Evil 4, then you got Resident Evil 1 for me, and then you've got Resident Evil Revelations. That was the game. Resident Evil Revelations is sexy. I don't know why I said that, but it's brilliant on the ship. If you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. The actual bits of the game. That's a good game. Got Revelations, Raccoon City, Resident Evil 6. I've not got Biohazard because I'm not bothering with the VR. Because what Hitman UK said, any games or consoles you're looking for a new year, Pete. New year. Yep. As of today, I've ordered a PS4 Pro, 1 terabyte PS4 Pro, which comes with it's 299 quid, right? And it comes with the new Gran Turismo Sport game. I was going to leave this to the end, but you've asked, so I thought I'll answer. All included, like 1 controller, the cables, the PS4 Pro 1 terabyte, and also the Gran Turismo Sport, which was £35.99, but I got it for free with the game had an offer where I got it. It's kind of come tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to the PS4 because I've got some games I'll tell you later that I want to get. Actually, no, I'll tell you now. Actually, for example, I'm looking to get the Spyro the Dragon double disc with the demo. These are only a few. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on PS4. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on PS4. Oops. Also, I want to get Battlefield 1. Heard good things about that, especially on the internet version. Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, PS4. Uncharted Collection and Uncharted 4 on PS4. And there's loads of others, but I haven't actually worked that out yet. Well, what with money, which I'm just popping out. There we go. What with money and that. So I really like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil series. 4 for me, nostalgia because Resident Evil series. Many times you can kill the zombies and all that. The storyline is excellent. The graphics are better as they go on. Like for example, you got the PS2 was okay graphics, and then the Wii was Gamecube was good. The Wii, then the PS3 was good. PS4 was excellent. You know what I mean? What I'll do now is that's my number 4 because Tomb Raider is my first one. Medievil second. I took so long choosing this game. I've got so many games I could put in. Crash Bandicoot 3. I'm ready for 4. I'll read a couple of comments out. Derek Payne says, I'm not a huge gamer. And he put in brackets, which is strange as I make them as a day job. Lol. But some favourites from what I have played being GTA Vice City. What a game Vice City is. And I'll come on to that in a bit. Street Fighter 2. Yep, of course, yep. Dizzy 8-bit. I never heard of Dizzy, but whatever Dizzy is, Derek Payne, do let me know. Half-Life. I'm not a fan of Half-Life. No, I've tried, but Unreal Tournament. No, that's a good, yeah. Got some good games there, mate. And anyway, you make them as a day job anyway. So what do you officially do, Derek? If I may ask that question. Because if you make them as a day job, then you must be programming or something like that in software areas, for example. Right, I pop in. Got 4 viewers. There. Oh, 5 viewers. If you've got any more questions about games or anything, then I'm happy to answer them. I'll pick up my next game now, which number 5. It took me a long time to work out. It's Time Splitters. Time Splitters. Future's Perfect on PS2. Basically, it's a time traveling game. If you've not played the Time Splitters series, you want to get into Time Splitters. It's the most beepingly good game ever. It's so Time Splitters 1. You could go bits and pieces all the way through different levels for different years, and the multiplayer mode is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Multiplayer mode on Time Splitters 1 and 2. This one gets better because on 1 and 2 and 3 you get map maker, so you can make your own maps. I think you got up to about 5 levels you can make. So many good maps. I had so many hours on this game as a teenager with my mate Brett, and now my mate Chris. I have so many hours on that. So many good. Even the characters, right? If you click in on the main menu, you click the characters. When you get all the characters, you click on them, and they do really good puns. Like, for example, I'm all steamed up, which is a zombie priest in like a cardboard sleeve, or I'm sleeping with fishes, for like a bloke with a fish bowl on his head, for example. And then you quite a few women characters on this. I think number 2 was brilliant as well. This one was released 2005 on EA Games. Basically, in this one, you time travel, trying to save mankind from the brink of destruction. In this 3rd installment of the acclaimed Time Split series, Cortex returns in a raid against through time to track down and defeat the evil Splitters and the mysterious time-jumping foe. If you've not checked it out yet, please check out Time Splitters 1, 2, and Future's Perfect. They have been doing it for years, working out a Time Splitters 4. It's been coming, then it stopped, then it's coming. They said this year it was coming, but now it's put back to next year. I'm like, come on, put one on PS4. We need a Time Splitters 4. Anyway, that's my 5th game. I'll stop there for a sec. And Derek Payne says, yeah, he's a programmer. No, that's fair enough, mate. So what games have you programmed then? If you let me know, because I'm a big gamer myself. Don't get much time to do it, but I like collecting and then playing the games as well when I get a chance. As I say, I did get a PS4, which is coming, the Pro version. I wanted to get the Battlefront 2 version of the PS4, but that's not the Pro. I think that's the Slim on the white game console. If you get the black game console, then it's on the Pro, 1 terabyte, stuff like that. But for example, I think they've just released this. If I read that right, I think this year they've just released on the original PS4. They've released you can play the original PS4 games on the Pro. I think, if I remember rightly. I think that's that anyway, because that's what I really like to get. Because this year also Hitman, I would like to get a Nintendo Switch. We've been hearing good things about it, and Mario Kart obviously, and then Mario. But obviously I've got PS4, so Switch would be like something I get in summer if I get a new job, for example. Here Hitman says, sorry, I'm not typing. Rapping would miss his presence while I listen to you. No, that's cool, mate. Don't worry at all. Don't be sorry. That's perfectly fine, mate. You've got to wrap the presents at some point when your missus ain't looking. Whatever you got her, to be honest, you know what I mean? I've done my presents now. The next section of this will be the games from 6 to 10. But I would have put in the old top 5, but I struggled to kick them out of top 5. If you know what I mean. I was like, oh my god, hard. It's really hard. I've wrapped up my presents so now. We've done all the decorations obviously a couple of weeks ago, and also just got our Christmas shopping this morning. I went out at 7 o'clock in the morning. Got my Christmas shopping from Sainsbury's with my mum. Because obviously she's working all week, and I'm out with a mate on Friday, a couple of mates on Friday afternoon for a couple of drinks, catch up on it. Derek Payne says, I worked on GTAs, and a couple of years ago. Sweet mate. So you worked on Vice City, San Andreas, and all that. Sweet mate, you're a ledge. Left now. I make racing car games. Just released Project Cars 2. Nice one, mate. So basically, do you do that as a full-time job or part-time? Because obviously you resell too. And that. Oh, wicked, mate. That's cool. I'll just pop in. We've got 5 viewers. And that is good. Next area is games 6 to 10. Oh, excuse me, boys. Games 6 to 10 that I really wanted to put in top 5, but I just couldn't. But I couldn't. I keep knocking them out, if you know what I mean. Anyway, first one is Medieval 1. This beautiful bastard. This what's the word? Skeleton-like figure. Basically, he got an arrow in the eye. It starts off with him, an arrow in the eye. He dies, and then we put back to life to try and defeat Zarok. Or Zarok. This game has a demo disc inside as well. I will show you this game. Reason being, I got these protector. Just to say, I've got these protector cases here for different consoles. Not for PS2 or Wii because they're very durable. Same with Gamecube games; they're very durable. But for PS1 and also Gamecube, Nintendo 64, and Sega Master System and Mega Drive and all that, and also Dreamcast, right? Basically, I show you this game. I didn't show you the Crash Bandicoot because there's nothing really to show, as you know. This one is my old. I've had this since it came out, 1998, which plus the demo on Sony, right? If you're with me, guys, look at this. I've had this so many years, so battered and torn. Here, look, so archaic, but so legendary. Look, the analog DualShock was so really new back then. It has the game and the winter releases 98 there. Basically, as you know, probably know, it's got Zarok. Basically, lost time in the history of Gallowmere, a land where magic has overtaken science, and one sorcerer, the tormented Zarok, has harnessed the darkest powers. So Daniel Fortescue, the geezer here, is the only man who can defeat him. Unfortunately, he died over 100 years ago, but he awoke. He's got a plethora of weapons, like in number 2. Stunts, effects. It's basically an RPG type adventure game, right? You have Medieval 2 as well, which I've got as well. That is setting like different areas, mainly set in London, right? Zarok has come back alive. You defeat him at the end of number 1, comes back alive, and he basically comes and tries to kill you, pretty much. You had the Medieval Resurrection on PSP. That was a bit awful, but they have got the Medieval. Focus. Okay, okay. Medieval coming to PS4. Yes, I've been waiting for this for years, for 10 whole years or more, for Medieval to come to PS4 or make a new one. I was so chuffed when they announced they make a new one for next year. I'm definitely buying that. New Medieval. That's number 6, by the way. Shame I couldn't put it in top 5, but that's the way it goes. I'll just read a couple of comments now. Derek Payne says, yeah, full time. No, he does his programming stuff full time. I do reselling in the evenings / weekends to pay for renovations to my house. No, that is pretty cool, mate. Yeah, hopefully you're doing your house up really quickly. Your reselling's going well. But Derek, in the future, would you like to still do your programming on your games, or would you like to go full time on the reselling? That's the thing that I thought I'd ask. And Derek Payne also says Dizzy was a platform game made by Codemasters back in the day, probably one of the first games on Spectrum / C64, etc. Oh, right. Oh, fair enough. I think the earliest game I've got was 1988, I think. It was like a crafty game. Can't remember what it's called, but one day I'll probably be able to get the old earlier consoles. But at the moment, I concentrate on like 7 or 8 consoles and PC as well. I like gaming. That was Medieval. Next one, number 7, was Gex. This is going to be jokes, by the way. Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko. Yes, my son. Yes, my son. I love Gex. Danny John Jules provided the voice of Gex, this lizard character here, on the UK and European ones. Had different bird as well on there. Danny, if you don't know who Danny John Jules is, he's in Death in Paradise, right? For example, he plays one of the coppers. He thinks he's a Londoner, but he takes on a Caribbean accent, which is a really good series, right? I've watched quite a lot of them myself. Also, he plays Red the Wolf, plays the cat, who is the Dave Lister, who's played by Craig Charles, his pet cat, comes alive after Dave Lister's been in stasis. And that. And yeah, he voices the character Gex. And you've also got Agent Extra, is the Playboy model. Marlise Andrea, or Andrea, I should say. Marlise Andrea. I think they had another Playboy and all that model on the old USA version of that. NTSC version. This is the power version. Right. Basically, Gex, in the first games, because he basically goes on new adventures, right? And he's basically an agent where he's got to go and grab all the lizard footprints. And in this one, he makes a triumphant return, because this was in 1999 EDOS on the PS1, right? For example, okay. And what happened was, is an international secret agent for hire. Gex's next mission is to find the beautiful Agent Extra who has been kidnapped by Gex's arch enemy, Rez. On that. Oh, I just noticed a comment here. Got to go, Pete. Have a wicked Christmas, mate, and all the best. See you soon, mate. Cheers, Hitman. Thanks for coming in. And also, you too as well. Thanks for the best wishes. And hopefully you have a good Christmas. Hopefully I speak to you on another chat before Christmas and that. If I don't, then hopefully have a good Christmas and good New Year. And I'm sure I'll speak to you next year as well. Cheers, mate, for popping in. Thank you. Basically, you've got to go around missions, different areas. So you've got Sherlock Holmes there, the World War II, the Egyptian, and the snow level. And basically, you end at the end. You end up in the old space station, for example. Gex and his family basically live in Maui, which is Hawaii, basically. And it's a really good, interesting action adventure game where the only reason it's 11 to 14 years old, right? Not 3 to 10. It's 11 to 14 because it's got quite a few puns and quips, if you know what I mean. it's sort of like teenagery sort of thing. Not like no swearing like GTA or nothing like that, but puns and quips. It's back for a vengeance basically, and you go. Oh, such a good graphics, mate. Check it out, mate. Check it out. That's very good to check out, Gex. And you got the old Playboy bird, the porn star bird, Marlise Andrea. It was also won the 64 as well, I think, if I remember rightly. But Crystal Dynamics, a very good game there. I love Gex. That's number 6. No, sorry, 7. I'll pop in the chat. A bit of water, I think. Derek Payne says, I've done the reselling for years, on and off. All part-time, so sort of in my nature to resell, but I can't see me going full-time anytime soon. I plan to ramp it up more in 2018. Oh, I see what you mean, mate. Yeah, that's like me. Situation I'm in at the moment. I really 2 years or so, hopefully go full-time reselling, but it won't happen next year. So I know what you mean. You've got to earn quite a bit of money before you can start full-time, for example. But hopefully you ramp it up more next year, and you could do what Ben Fitzpatrick does, one of the resellers on the YouTube and eBay and that. He does like, he used to do full-time hours and then do it weekends and nights, but now for many months he does, for example, reselling, like he does about 2 or 3 days a week, and then the rest of the time he's got to resell stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Excuse the voice. Yeah, so any more questions, guys? And anyone watching this, hopefully they can pop in and in the chat and tell me your top 5 favorite games of all time. Right, guys, I'll quickly just go through some more. Next one, number 8 is Spyro 1. Let me pop it up on a tier, which is by Universal, Sony, Insomniac, or Insomniac, whatever it is. There, Spyro is a fucking legendary game. Excuse language. It's basically the Dragon Lands have been taken over by a ghastly Nork and his Nork army. All of the dragons have been transformed into crystal statues, and only Spyro is left. So basically, you've got fire, and you can run. Basically, you've got to go all the way through the world, get the statues of your what's the word? Of your dragons, fellow dragons, and you've also got dragonflies helping you. Here's the manual and the disc there. Oh, playtime. And back here. This is my favourite game. A close second by now number 2, Year of a Dragon. But in America they called it Ripto's Rage for some reason. But here we call it Year of a Dragon. Or do we? Or no? Anyway, it's number 2. I forget now. Year of Dragon's number 3. That's right. They're a good game. Because Enter Dragonflies on PS2, that was a good game as well. But I've never really been into the Skylanders Tales, to be fair. But yeah, that's my 8th game. Alright. It's getting there. It's what I like. Any other questions you want to put in the chat, please do down below that. Next one. Oh, I really wish I put it in, but I sort of couldn't. It's just that it may change the list like down the line, but it's just games that made me happy. I played many hours on, for example, had lots of good times and bad, obviously, but yeah. Next one, number 9, is Goldeneye 007. Oh my god, the film was top 10 out of 10. Pierce Brosnan, and who played Alec? The guy in Lord of the Rings, first one. Yeah, and played Sharp as well. I forget his name. Got Rumble Pack and the 1 to 4 players. I nearly didn't put the 1 4 multiplayer in the game. and that, but it did. For example, it's done by Rare, 1997 for Nintendo 64. Sean Bean, yes mate, Derek Payne, legendary. That's the guy who played Alec Trevelyan. That's right, where his name is. It's another little protector I've got. They're not mega cheap, but you can get them as bundles. I get them off eBay, a couple of eBay sellers, and they're very worth doing your best games, because otherwise you see they get really frayed edges there. It's a very good game. You're James Bond. James Bond. Stay shaken, not stirred. 007. 00 sex appeal. 00 sex appeal, more like. Lol. Basically, you're signed to Covert Operations Goldeneye, which I believe was the creator of James Bond's home in the Caribbean, I think. Remember rightly. Anyway, Ian Fleming's home. I'm sure it was. And you brief on M, basically operations from London. You basically go to the Bailey Morley, whether it's Dam in USSR. Can't pronounce that, but never mind. You basically look and shoot as you navigate. It's quite hard on the old Nintendo 64 controller, because you basically do it like here with a little bit, and you got to go. Got to work out the controls and that. But once you do, you get a plethora of weapons. You muller them, and the first level, second level after the dam, you go straight to the toilets. Obviously, like the film, straight through, start shooting the shit out of the guys, out of the Russians, the back there, and the front. It's a very good game. 3D environment. It's basically the forerunner to Perfect Dark. Was in about 98, 99, something like that. Perfect Dark was a legendary game as well. Got that as well. Mainly on the old cartridge game, but here's the beat up manual. I've got enough manual as well for that. So I've got this game twice on cartridge and box as well. Pretty good condition. The NUS European 1 version. Yeah, Bond is a very good game. Because on PS1 I have 007 Racing, for example. I also have World Is Not Enough on PS1 and Nintendo 64. Stupid thing. What else? I also have World's Not Enough, right? What's the other one? Oh, not For Your Eyes Only. Oh my god. I'm gone. Mine's gone blank. One with Terry Hatcher and Michelle Yeoh. Oh my life. Gonna have to look it up, because that's a cracking game. Actually, I might have it on here. No, I don't. Oh shit. Oh, I'll put it back in later. Oh, what's the game? PIERCE. Sorry, I'm just picking it up. So sorry, guys. I can't remember. My mind's gone the old divvy blank. Tomorrow Never Dies with Terry Hatcher and that. Yeah, so that's just a game people rated. Excellent. The multiplayer was nearly not put in the game, if you know what I mean. Oh, I can't seem to get it back in here now. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, but they managed to put it in right at the end, right at the last knock-in, which was good, because it makes the game like what it is. Oh, just know it's a bit of cracking that one. Oh well. Oh, sort out later. For example, that's a good game. I love that game, but I'm not really good on it. Any more questions? Put them down below. I did make a GoldenEye 007 game on the Wii, the DS, and the PS3, but that was shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't that all that. It was nothing like that. Next one, which has been mentioned by Derek Payne, Grand Theft Auto time. Goldeneye 64 was number 9. GTA was number 10. Grand Theft Auto Vice City was number 10. I really wanted to put it in the top 5, but I couldn't because I don't know. It's quite hard to do. Got the platinum, got the disc manual, and the bird. La 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 la. Way, my son. The map there, for example. Oh, that one around. There we go. No, oh well then. Yeah, I got that. That's the old thing. Put it back in properly. Oh, for God's sake. Ha! On I've got it. What? For 2 seconds. Yeah, so that's the 10th one. Oh. 2 seconds. Got mess it. Oh right. Your favourite game to work on. Oh, I'll do it later. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yeah, it's a very good game. Had lots of things to do. Did you work on? You say Derek Payne. You worked on the game. Did you work on the old music for it? Did you put the music in, or was it the actual companies who had to? The company who made GTA, which is they did write it down. Rockstar Games. Did they have to get the verification to put the music in? Oh. Oh, I've got a YouTube thing. Ah, lol. Because it's really good. Because I love the music. You've got, obviously, as you know, Derek Payne, you've got like, for example, you've got Love Fist. Ah, so many. Because you had Danny Dyer was in it as well. Wild Style, Flash FM, K-Chat, Fever 105, Fever. Rock, V-Rock was my favourite. Really? Yeah, whereabouts, mate? Just trying to have a look. Yeah, whereabouts in the manual then? I've got the personnels here. I've looked through this before. Programmers. Okay, I'll look at the programs, mate. This is really exciting. I love this. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, I cracked you! I cracked you, bruv. Oh, you don't see that? I don't see that, but I've cracked you. I've got it. Derek Payne, you legendary guy. Sweet. Anyway, how the hell did you get into doing Vice City, one of the best games ever? One of the best storylines, graphics wise. Sweet, mate. Oh, you're a legend, mate. That's a good thing. I'm just saying, oh, brilliant. I also did like, because, for example, first Grand Theft Auto, with your top-down view, the Grand Theft Auto London 61. Also, no, number 3 was good. Vice City was the best though. San Andreas had the best, for example, the best map ever. So big. Grand Theft Auto 4, for example, was good as well. Lost in the Damned and Ballad Gay Tony, they're all right. Now number 5 was, I'm disappointed with number 5, but GTA Vice City was brilliant. That's now number 10, for example. Yeah, wicked. I love to see people, you know. That's wicked, actually. Derek Payne. Derek, oh, oh, mate. Derek Payne, Graham Williamson, Baran Chan, Derek Payne, Gordon Yeoman, Alan Campbell, Mark Hanlon, and some of can't pronounce, and Razi Madzi something, and Wayne Martin. Sweet as mate. A lead programmer, Alexander Roger. How do you get into this stuff? Sweet. That's what I would love to do in the future. Program game. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's basically my 1 to 10. And I did say I've got a PS 4 coming tomorrow. I'll put it down here, for example. And I've got Gran Turismo Sport and a couple other games. I picked up already, but yeah. Hi, sorry, a bit late. Okay, Crispy. Yes, no, that's cool. Don't worry. Yeah, you obviously can watch this back because I've been the full hour now. I'll hang on a couple of minutes just to see, Crispy, what are your top 5 favourite games of all time? I've been through my top 5, and from 6 to 10 are the games also, but I wanted to put top 5, but I couldn't. You know what I mean? There are 4 viewers. Now I've just shown Derek Payne. He just told me that he's in the manual for this game, Crispy. If you got this game right, look on the program with Crispy on the manual, and you'll see Derek Payne's name. That's just best. Don't know how he does that. Right, guys. Give it till 5 past, and then I'll pop off because it's been the hour already. I appreciate everyone being in the chat, and obviously you can view this chat afterwards, and I'll do a thumbnail, etc., and all that. What I'm going to say now is next week, which is the 27th, right? I'm not going to do a live stream on the 27th, having that one off, because obviously it's Christmas 25th, Boxing Day 26th, 27th is like a relaxing day as well. Also, for example, I will be back on the 3rd of December for my live stream on the Wednesday. About this time, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, something like that. And I'll notify you, obviously, as I did today and the rest of the time, in the chat. Yeah, so if you let me know, guys, down below, what 5 games, your top 5 favourite games of all time are, down below in the comments. That'd be brilliant, and I'll try and read every comment that comes in. That'd be appreciated. Stuff like that. If you leave it a like, a thumbs up on this video and a like, share the video as well, hit the notifications bell, smash it and all that. You know what to do by now, and that would be cool. And it's 3 minutes past, so what I'll say is hopefully, guys, you have an awesome Christmas and get what you want and don't eat too much and don't drink too much. Hopefully you will have a good new year, whatever you're going to do, and hope 2018 is a great year for you, reselling wise and life wise, like that. And I'll probably see you guys in the chat this week, yeah, because these chats on Friday as well, and the chat tomorrow ads and stuff like that. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll say I'll say adios, guys, and I'll see you later. And cheers, popping as well. And I'll see you later.